Welcome to this video. What we're going to do now is talk about how to start with cryptocurrency. So I want to keep this very brief, probably under 10 minutes if we can, under 5 if possible. But ultimately what I want to do is show you, steps that you can take, anybody with a limited amount of money, a little bit of knowledge, in fact, all the knowledge you get from this video, you will then be able to buy some crypto, and we'll get into the steps of how to get started as an investor or a crypto collector, if you want to call it that. Okay, so also to note, I do have online courses on this. So in the link in the description below, you can check out my courses. We have NFT courses, Crypto 101, several different courses that will take you step by step. Instead of having to try to learn this, through trial and error for 5 to 10 years, you can actually just learn in a few hours. Okay, so they're organized in that fashion. So anyways, let's get into it. Step number 1 is going to be to research. Okay, so research. If you can, I will do it right now with you as we go. Get a pen and paper. It's very easy for our brains to get ideas. It's very difficult for us to remember everything unless it's brand new, right? So I'm going to write that down. Get a piece of paper and write research, okay? If you are not writing this down, you're probably not even serious anyways. Or get your phone out, pull out the notes app. Come on, you can do that in 2 seconds, right? We're going to do a 5-step process. So number 1, research, okay? You want to research, don't overdo it, but at least put in a few hours a night for a week. If you did that, you will be well ahead of everybody else, okay? Before buying any crypto, research. Even if you go on my channel, watch the free content, you will learn so much. Okay, so I would recommend not over-researching because then you're trying to make things perfect. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Okay, so number 2 is you're going to familiarize yourself with CoinMarketCap. So this is the website, CoinMarketCap.com. So you're going to write that, CoinMarketCap.com. And the reason you want to do that is because it will allow you to follow projects, see the market cap. So let's go through this very swiftly. If we take a look here, I'll even zoom in. Basically what you're looking for are the top 10 projects, okay? These are the top 10 currently, and at the end of this video I'm also going to give you my top 5 picks that, in my opinion anyways, I'm not a financial advisor, you do everything at your own on your own regard. I'm not telling you what to get, but I will tell you the top blockchains that are producing the most, that will be here next year if cryptos are still around, okay? Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to spare you the time. I'm going to give you the projects that I'm getting because they have huge upside with very little risk, in my opinion, if that makes sense. So what you're looking for, number 1, Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is the most decentralized store of value in the world. It's the first crypto, the most popular. If you look at the market cap, it's $443 billion. Ethereum is number 2, but Ethereum has smart contracts, meaning what you can do with Ethereum is you can build projects on top of it. For example, DEXs, like decentralized exchanges, where people can pool in money, lend and borrow, hence taking away the banks. You can also build NFTs that leverage the decentralization of Ethereum. So if you don't know what that means, it doesn't matter. That's why I have courses. I break it down for you step by step. But ultimately, you're looking for the top projects. And the reason these projects are in the top 10 is because they have practical use cases. They make sense. If you scroll down, and we'll switch over to the big screen, projects like, ApeCoin is actually kind of cool, but you look at projects like some of these are pretty good. I just don't really invest in all of them. I would say I'm pretty conservative actually now. But if you look at something even like Neo, still speculative, USD, like this is a stable coin that may not work. You have stacks. Engine's cool. It's built on top of Ethereum. But again, Engine might not make it. I do like Engine, but the point is that there's thousands of projects where a lot of them shouldn't even be there. They're not going to be here in the future. And if they are, they're not going to grow like Ethereum or Cardano, right? So the point is you want to do your research, get a true understanding, because even when I'm talking now, if you don't have any basis of even how the blockchain works, it's going to be very difficult for you to comprehend even what I'm saying in this video. And I will dumb it down as much as I can. And we'll go over the top 5 and I'll explain what they are and what they do. Okay, but that's number 1, research. 2, familiarize yourself with CoinMarketCap. Essentially, you are looking at the top 10. You're checking their price. Also, a good thing. If you want to take a look, click on Bitcoin and zoom out. Go to all. And then you could see the price history, right? So I started getting in here a little bit. So, even after 2017, it's way different than a few years ago before that. And today we're pretty low. So now's a good buying opportunity. Another thing is you want to buy typically when the market's low. Don't get in on the high. It's just common sense. A lot of this is common sense based. Again, understand crypto is still speculative at this point. So number 3 is going to be how to buy crypto. Where are you going to buy crypto and how are you going to buy it? Well, there's 2 main ways in a sense, okay? Without getting into the complexities of hardware wallets, which we will have videos, if not we already do, on Red Cape Learning on the YouTube channel or in the courses. What you want to remember is that there's 2 main wallets. One is a hot wallet. A hot wallet is something like a Crypto.com app, okay? What you can do is very easily set up a wallet, okay? You're gonna put in all your information, and by the way, if you are getting started in crypto, perhaps you're older or you're not a nerd like me, this is a great way for you to get started with crypto. You're not gonna have the best fees, you're not gonna own your private keys, we'll talk about that in a second. However, you will get access to tons of different coins with ease, and you will have perks, and you can stake your coins, okay? I recommend this app. I use it. I hold most of my Matic in here, so my Polygon, because I can stake it for a yield, for a dividend, right? So what you're going to do is go to the App Store. If you have an iPhone like me, you're just going to go on the website, find this, click on App Store, download it right on your phone. Very simple, very easy to use. I have a video on this channel on 5 ways how to buy cryptos. So I will try to add it here. If not, just type in 5 ways how to buy cryptos. And I show you step by step, especially if you're Canadian, how to send yourself an e-transfer to the app. And then from there, you can purchase cryptos. So what they are, basically, they are an exchange that leverages their app. And then what you can do is buy cryptos and they hold it for you in the app. The only downside is that you're going to pay the fees because they're essentially the crypto bank of the world. And then number 2 is you don't own your private keys. So kind of like, having paper money at a bank versus having gold at your own place, in your own possession, okay? So that's going to be something like a hot wallet. The other option is Coinbase. So if you are in the States, you could also use Coinbase. So let's go to Coinbase. I only hold like a bit of Tezos in here. But again, another good option. Please write this down. Put hot wallet on a piece of paper and then write Coinbase or Crypto.com. I prefer Crypto.com. I also have one of their debit cards too, which I don't have on me, but it's definitely really cool. Okay, so again, this is probably even more easier to set up, Coinbase. Just make sure you do the verification process. And the reason I'm showing you these is because they're not sketchy online exchanges. They are legit, meaning they have to file everything properly. They are all regulated. So you're not going to get locked out of this, right? Now, again, this isn't the best place to buy crypto. I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. But it is one of the best ways, okay? So without having to do the research, I'm telling you Crypto.com or Coinbase, best 2 options, especially if you're Canadian or American, okay? Now, those are hot wallets. Now, what are going to be options for cold storage or owning your private keys? So essentially, when you are owning your private keys, meaning, for example, I have cryptos, I have private keys in which the assets are stored onto on the blockchain. This gives me access to it. These are held offline. So when you're using something like Crypto.com app or Coinbase, your money is with somebody else. It's exposed online, okay? So that's why it's a hot wallet. Now, a cold wallet is where you can get your funds offline. So Exodus, it's kind of strange, but this is definitely one good option. Now, I really recommend Exodus if you want to pair it with a Trezor, right? So that would be a hot wallet. But this is easy to use. What you're going to do is download this app, okay? And then you get access to be able to purchase these cryptos as well. Now, the best thing for this, and I do have one with me, and I do have it in my online courses, but you can pair it up with a hardware wallet. So what you can do is download this, write down your 12-word recovery seed phrase, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to perhaps show you all a step-by-step video how to set up an Exodus wallet. I can do that for you. But again, on your piece of paper, put cold wallet. Now the difference is you can actually own your private keys, right? So you're going to write Exodus. So hot wallet, then cold wallet, Exodus. Very easy to do. If you're serious about this, I would pay attention. Now, what you're going to do is download. You're just going to hit this download button up here in the top right. You're going to either download it to your Mac or your mobile, and they do sync up together as well, so you shouldn't have any issues there. Then from there, you can actually buy cryptos and get it stored on your Exodus. If you are a PC user, I wouldn't recommend this. I know a few people now that have been hacked, but on a Mac, you should be fine because, I don't know, it's just something to do with software and hackers, right? They're not going to mess around with Macs as much. But they do have a partnership with Trezor. So what you can do is plug in this device and buy cryptos and get it stored onto your cold wallet. And you don't have to trust a third party. You don't have to trust Coinbase or Crypto.com to keep your assets safe. This is a little more complex, and that's why I have online courses about this. I'm not just saying this to sell my courses. I'm saying this because if you actually want to learn how to properly own your own cryptos, there's steps that you have to do, and there's logic behind it. So definitely check that out. Like, that will help you out a lot. Security is number one, right? If you have $5,000 in cryptos and you lose it all, that's not better than somebody that bought 50 bucks and still has their cryptos. Okay? So Exodus is going to be a good option. And if you want even better control, get a Trezor Model T. They're expensive, but you know, it's definitely a way to go. Also, Ellipal, they have a Titan Mini coming out. This one is much cheaper, and you'll be able to use the top cryptos that I like, and we'll talk about at the end. Okay, very secure hardware wallet. So it's going to be a great cold storage option. So step five. Let's talk about that. That's going to be the picks. So I'll give you 3 picks. It's very simple. We're going to give you 3 picks. Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin. Okay? I'll give you 5 picks. Got to help you out. So, today, it is August 7th. Cardano is number 8. By far, one of my favorite projects. You can buy Cardano, and I have videos on this, how to set up a wallet. I have it on this channel. Check it out. Buy some Cardano if you're getting into cryptos. That's what I'm doing anyways. I'm not telling you to get any, but I would get some if I could get more. Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. These are projects that I believe, after paying attention and listening to cryptos for quite a while, I think these are the top 3 blockchains that are practical. There are practical, serious projects being built on top of it. It is growing in a way that I've never seen before. Cardano, in fact, has a Vossel hard fork coming, so massive improvements. And I mean, they have smart contracts now. It makes sense to me. So those are my top 3 picks. If you're looking for something else, USDC, it's a stable coin. maybe get a little bit of stable coins, and then I would look at Matic. These are the only 5 projects I'm buying because they make sense. And Matic is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. So they're helping out with bridging, meaning you can easily swap coins from different layer 1s and so on. It's just growing massively, okay? So I don't want to keep this too long. Probably already over my time. But again, when you're getting into crypto, step number 1, research. 2, familiarize yourself with CoinMarketCap.com. 3, get a hot wallet. I recommend having both. So either Coinbase or Crypto.com app. 4, get a cold wallet like Exodus. You could also get a MetaMask if you're Ethereum. And then get a hardware wallet if you can. Step number 5 is if you're going to buy cryptos, you can buy some very easily with the Crypto.com app. Send yourself an e-transfer. I have a video on YouTube how to buy cryptos. I will be doing more. And then, yeah, Ethereum, Cardano, Bitcoin, Polygon, Matic, and then USDC. Those are the projects. If you're just getting started and you do those 5 things, you will have massive success, I think, over the next 5 to 10 years in cryptocurrencies. So that's all I have for you. We will see you in next episode when I'm a millionaire.